Welcome, Supers, to another Biz Coach Reacts video. I'm Super Joe Pardo. Let's get started.
We're on Charleston Boulevard now, which is a major thoroughfare. And the Strip is about a mile and a half behind us. And in Las Vegas, there's two cultures. There's the Strip, the tourist culture, right? And then there's the local bars. Okay. So this is a locals bar. Barley Pops.
It should be called Barley Pops.
Everything.
Definitely. You know, this is what drives me crazy here. When businesses don't take care of their signage, right? Or the front. I mean, they have plants at least. Like, you can see there's some plants in the front. I don't know if they're supposed to look like that. They kind of look like they're kind of dying. I don't, but maybe that's, I'm not a botanist, so I don't know. But you know, just having your sign like really pop and look and legible, right? Because so many bars and so many places I drive by, like their sign is just not legible from the road. Like, we gotta remember, people are flying by even at 35 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour. Like, it's hard to read a sign with like crazy text and stuff.
About it is just dated.
Not the data that people are vintagely looking for.
Right.
That's beyond vintage. That's needs to be fixed.
For the kitchen, John brings in Ryan Scott, a master chef who puts a fresh twist on local, simple ingredients, creating dynamic, delicious dishes that are a cut above. For the bar, John brings in Sean Ford. Sean's a mixologist known for shaking up the traditional and putting an innovative spin.
So
on the
great
most
that he
basic cocktail.
has so many awesome experts that join him.
At this, 250,000 people, right? About 50,000 of them making more than 50K a year.
Right.
What is the number one industry here? Hospitality. Think about these hospitality professionals, right? You bring them in, you get them working, and you fill the bar easily.
Correct.
But you got to work it, right?
Correct.
Does it look like he's working for it?
Oh, oh man.
There's Chris, the owner. He's losing $3,500 a month, and he's in a hole $100,000. And all he does every day is crawl into a liquor bottle.
I mean, he looks defeated, right? And that, I mean, this is a TV show, but he looks defeated, and that's just never drinking at your own bar. Your hair's kind of all over the place.
It's embarrassing.
Look at him sitting at the bar. He doesn't look like he cares much about anything.
No.
There's Amber. Amber is Chris's fiance.
What can I do for you?
And that is Paige. Paige is the head bartender / manager.
What up, though?
There's Justin. He's a bartender. Lucky you.
So you got that going for you.
Finish your shot now.
There's Carrie.
You didn't ask me for a double.
There's Carmela, another bartender. And lastly, there's Johnny, another bartender.
Yeah, quite a few bartenders there. And then, you know, I mean, look at the setup. Doesn't seem too bad from just the, you know, lay of the land kind of spacing here. Hopefully, maybe it's not as bad as they, you know, as they're thinking.
What do you think of the bar?
It's dirty.
Oh,
It's
never
dusty.
mind.
There is no energy. And
I should have known better.
That is one thing that's a recurring theme here.
Look at that fan.
Oh.
Doesn't take much to clean up your space. Make it inviting, not only to your customers, but to your employees, your team members, the people that you're going to war with. Go out of your way to find those little details, because otherwise Sean Tapper's going to come and tear you apart.
Last time that was dusty.
You look at those fan blades,
Yeah.
and it'll tell you the cleanliness of the whole darn place. Look at that disgust.
Yeah.
So for Recon tonight, I wanted to get a really good local who knows the market really.
I mean, that fan didn't look as bad as it probably might have been prior to that. So I don't know. Maybe they clean them once in a while, but just hadn't gotten to it in a couple of weeks.
well. So I got a friend of mine, Todd Michaels, from Coyote 102.7 FM here in town, to come in with a friendship and do recon for us tonight.
John spies enter Barley Pops, a 3,600 square foot space with only one well, one station,
Wow.
one POS system, and a fully functional kitchen that is not being utilized.
Wow, so they're not making food, and they're like they have that much staff all huddled around one area to make drinks. That's never a good recipe for speed.
How are you guys doing? Good, how you? Well, you have like any house specialty drinks?
Each bartender has their own kind of drink that they specialize in.
Yeah.
Oh, that always works out well. Everybody's getting a different drink from a different bartender. You got to create consistency in your business. It doesn't matter what business you're in. If you're, in the bar business or literally any other business, creating consistency between the team members is vital to growth, vital to a great experience for your customers. Predictability is key.
Yeah.
I'm already making shots. I'll drink for you.
So that's allowed.
Whoa.
I shook it with the ice.
Kitchen's open tonight?
Yeah?
So we'll have an order of sliders?
If they want something, then you just put it in, and Justin will have to make it.
The whole thing?
Sweet. I'm really excited about this right now.
Oh, I have to do my job now. Sorry.
It sounds like nobody wants to actually cook. You want to cook or what?
I'm not a cook.
Hell.
So let's take a look in the kitchen here. Now, there's no grill on. There's no fryer on. I'm not even sure they have product. It doesn't seem like this kitchen's even open.
It really seems to me like they should have just decided not. They should have just declined and said, no, the kitchen is not open tonight. By the time you get things up and running, like it's not, you're probably losing money at that point serving that food.
There's nothing in there. There is nothing in this kitchen.
I do not want to talk to anybody at all, so don't come back here.
Okay.
Paige just took an order from her own closed kitchen. If there's anybody in the room who would know that the kitchen wasn't open, it would be
The manager.
yes.
Turning on a fryer.
I
is
mean,
not-
the owner should know it's closed too. He's literally sitting there, and I guess his fiance is the one speaking for him because he's just too thrown into the wind to be bothered.
like a 30-second thing. You need that oil. You're talking 2.5 gallons of oil in 20, 30 minutes to heat up. So these sliders that are 5 minutes into your timer are going to be a half. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. It's going to take it's not only is the money, but the time to get that, up to speed. And then literally for some sliders that they're probably charging under, like $5-6 for, that they're just, that's a mess. You just, at that point, you just don't do it.
The fryer baskets have either rust or buildup of food that has turned into mold that has dried out.
Oh, that never looks good. So that's one of the problems. Like when you're not integrating certain things into your business, things go by the wayside. People forget about it. You have a guy who's like, I'm not a cook. What am I doing here? And this is the result. This is what you end up with right here. Mold and build up all around your stuff because it's not being properly maintained.
There's no action going on. They're ignoring the kitchen.
Wow. And that's lost revenue, right? Like that's a huge revenue opportunity to get people to stay longer, to spend more money, eating and then getting more drinks to go with the eating. Missed opportunity. They're not marketing it well enough. Caught off guard. They got a ton of plates there, so they got something. At some point, they had something going on, but it has fallen by the wayside.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do this at all. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
So he's just gonna walk
You don't
out.
have any of this.
You. I'm not going to do that, and it shouldn't be my responsibility.
Justin walked. Amber had asked him to help out in the kitchen. Do as he was directed.
Okay, so here's the good news. Chris moved. He can't even stand up without leaning on something.
That's pretty bad right there.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Justin, look, I don't want to say he shouldn't have walked out the way he did, but it should not be set up like that. They need to do marketing. They need to fill seats. They have to use what they have, or they just have to agree that we're just not going to use the kitchen. The kitchen's only open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. And that's it. And that's just the way it is. Now, that's not ideal because you got to get more people in the, butts in seats so that you can grow that revenue stream. You're missing out big time.
Wondering what happened in the kitchen?
We do not have sliders at the moment.
Chicken fingers. You down with that?
Yeah, sure. Can we?
All right,
So chicken fingers. Okay, so throw them in the microwave. I mean, it's not ideal. It's not gonna taste great, but they'll have something to eat at least.
Like, why don't you help cook something? Like, put some liners. Just help me instead of standing. Like, help.
Oil should never bubble like that. That's all dirt.
Oh, that does. This looks like. Ugh.
And you
No.
see the steam coming up? That's the moisture of the chicken
That's
being
not
cooked
good.
at the wrong temperature. I feel bad for her, don't you? Think of this employee trying to do good, doesn't know what she's doing.
You couldn't get me to eat something fried in that fryer. That chicken's already out of fryer. From a frozen product in an under temperature fryer, there's no way that chicken is ready.
This is bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get somebody.
Would
Give
you
us
go
somebody
in and
sick
check the
here.
safety on this
I
one?
got you, buddy.
Go hit him up.
Sad. So they're in crisis in the kitchen. Owner isn't supporting her.
What's going on? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm Ryan. I'm one of John's actually.
Good, I'm some guy that just walked into your kitchen and you're not even worried about it. Like, hold up, hold the phone. How? I mean, I know there's cameras there and you're probably expecting somebody to come through the door at some point, but like, you gotta ask, like, hey, can I help you? Like, what are you doing here?
Chris, nice to meet you, Chris. You're gonna serve this, are you? It's cold. Look, because
Am I not supposed to serve it? Because I was gonna maybe I wasn't, maybe I shouldn't. No, it's probably not a good idea.
fryer temperature. See how they're greasy?
Like, if you have to ask, then it probably is not a good idea.
Don't serve it. Don't serve it. I'm not gonna let you serve this. Here, I'm not gonna let you serve this. This should have oil in it that should be clean. In fact, let's do this. If you'll eat
Oh, that does not look good. I'm not eating that.
this, then we'll serve it. Yeah?
Oh, you're gonna piss me off.
If you can serve this food, this is what you're taking, my friend, and putting in food. This right here. You can't walk in this kitchen and clean this kitchen, but you have no problem serving this type of food to customers out there. Go ahead, eat it. Eat it.
Come on, man, eat it, do it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you. Do it. Come on. Everybody wants to see it.
You won't eat it.
He's not drunk enough to eat it? Come on now.
Back here and have your lady do this when you're sitting in the bar getting drunk. That's a big man right there.
Oh, she's getting upset. That's not good. And rightfully so, because the situation has gotten out of control to a point where out of control in one sense where it just should not be at this level. It should not let it get to this point.
This is hard to watch, John.
Nope, they're getting up and leaving.
This fryer grease is the same grease that's in your hair. This is disgusting food that you're serving to your customers. John, this is
Uh-oh.
a joke.
Oh, here we go. John Taffer. Chris.
This is nice and quiet. John Taffer.
What's your name?
In case you didn't know who I was, at this point in my career, in my famous face, John Taffer.
Amber,
Amber, why are you upset? Come over here.
I'm okay.
Is this what you want to do to her?
No, of course not.
Why did you stand here
I
like
asked
this
you to come back and help me.
and you didn't help her at all? Look at her.
Yeah.
Is that the way you treat somebody you love?
No.
How drunk are you right now?
I'm good. I'm good.
How drunk is he right now?
Not drunk enough to eat the grease off off his fryer.
All right. You want to go talk for a couple minutes?
Yeah, let's go talk.
Okay. So you've owned this bar for years, right?
Yeah, 16 years.
16 years.
Wow.
You've been well for years, right?
Yeah.
I understand you and Amber are engaged.
Yes. We have a child together.
A 3-year-old.
Almost 3 years old.
And you don't seem like you're fighting for it. You seem like you freaking gave up.
No.
I'm watching you sitting at the bar tonight drinking, and you don't help her at all.
You're wrong.
You ask a girl to marry you. You get face drunk every day because you know she'll cover you.
You do.
It's not
No,
fair.
no, you're
Chris,
wrong.
it's not
You're
fair.
wrong. You're wrong.
Why?
I mean, it makes it a lot easier when you have a safety net and somebody who is enabling, this, regardless if they really want to be or not. It's still enabling to the person who just is pretty much given up and okay with the level of, this. It just is what it is, and we're just gonna skate by, and things are just gonna continue to get worse. But at least I can numb myself from that pain.
Amber, I love you. Not enough to help her in the kitchen, though. You don't love her that much. Does he disappoint you?
Very frequently, yes.
When you go to sleep at night, are you worried about your future with him?
Not at night, all the time.
So, do you believe he represents stability for you and your child? Can you count on him for you and your child? I have a fiance and a daughter. I've got to break your drinking pattern somehow.
You have to do it.
If we don't change that, you're finished. And you're going to lose her. No, you're wrong. Amber's not going nowhere. Really? He thinks that you're going to let him get away with it. What's going to happen?
I am not doing this anymore.
I mean, you have a person crying in front of you. It's not like, if he says he's not that drunk and he really isn't that drunk, then he's delusional. He's delusional. You can't keep treating people like that. And good on John for showing up and enabling the conversation to happen like he so often does. Big plug to him.
A disaster. Not going to change your freaking life. You hear me? I feel this like sadness. Why? Chris, talk to me.
I've been through like a lot of stuff. I lost my stepson.
You lost him.
Cancer. He was 25 years old when he passed. And then my wife took her life. 6 years ago. And if that doesn't...
It does. So have you been different since?
Yeah, of course. When you lose two people within a year...
I want to help you, man. I want to get you to look forward, not back. Amber, you understand that I can't change anything.
I fully understand that.
This is the day that you don't tolerate it anymore. Just talk to him.
I mean, these are difficult things, right? And it's one of the reasons, like, when you look at like how John's coming into a situation, and you have to, sometimes you have to listen, right? More so than other times. And reading the situation, if you're with your team and you're having problems with your, one of your team members, and they're going down this route, and you're like, I really like this person. I want to see them succeed. I want them to be a part of this. And they go through these traumatic experiences that just send them down this death spiral. Being able to support one another and support your team and having them know that you're there to support them is huge, right? And we're all going through something. We've all experienced something, but it's how we get up. It's how we get back up. It's how we push on to the next day, and how we can make something positive out of something so horrific and horrible. We as people, we as business owners, we as entrepreneurs, we have to see the bright side. We have to find the light every single time, because it's constant. The darkness doesn't end. The hard days doesn't end. Things generally will get harder. More money, more problems. It's just the way that it goes. But how we respond, how we get other people to help us in those situations is critical to not only our own success, but the people around us and the other people around us wanting to continue to be there and not feel like they're being punched in the face every single day from us and our actions. I hope Chris can get himself out of this hole here.
This right here, this is you changing what you do coming in. You've got to hold it down here and earn everyone's trust. And
I got it.
You've got to go forward.
I'm in.
You have to do this.
John can do a lot of positive things for the bar. I am ready to change for my family and business.
And hopefully he's looking into, will eventually look into other help that he can get to make that happen.
But today, I really want to sit and talk with Chris.
It's not just in the 5 days that John's there with him.
Over. Do you guys know where the owners are?
Yeah, they're probably at home.
And they're at home, you think, doing what?
Chris is probably not awake because he drank a lot yesterday.
That's up, huh?
Yeah, very. This has never happened before. I'm here to rescue their bar, and they didn't even show up.
Season 6, and it's never happened before that the bar owner was not there. Crazy.
What happened last night in the kitchen, Justin? You told Amber to go herself and walked out of the building.
I'm surprised this guy showed up. But you know what? Again, this might be a product of the I don't care attitude from the top, and change starts with the top. So you got to make sure that you're changing the culture, that you're changing the expectation, and that everybody can get on board with that. And if they're not, then they're gonna have a bad attitude, and you're gonna attract, poop gets flies. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get them flies that are gonna last a short period of time around you, and that's not conducive for growth if you're constantly having turnover.
I love them, but
How you treat somebody you love?
how I was treated isn't something you would do to somebody that you care about. That kitchen was nowhere near ready to be cooked.
I get it, Justin. I'm not beating you up for last night, but even in that awkward of a moment, rather than say, I need you to have a great attitude. I want your commitment to that, Justin.
I'm in it.
So, have you ever seen Chris in this bar sober?
I don't think he ever comes in really sober.
We've got a real problem with ownership here, don't we? I know about Chris's past. He's so pained that he can't look forward. Buddy, I see some emotion.
I just love him, and
We have to break the cycle, don't we? I'll do everything I can. Can you call Amber and see if she needs help?
And those people, that stick it out through that generally will have a bigger commitment to you as an owner, as the leader, right? And that's like they'll stick out through the terrible times, and it's powerful for you to understand the level of the level that you're the level of power that you're wielding, influence that you're wielding to those around you and those team members, and how much they're willing to go to battle for you. But look, he had a moment of weakness, and I would say it's a shame because the cameras were on, right? Like this isn't when if you're bringing you have people that are holding cameras around the building. The last thing you should want to do is do something to that effect. Though this is a reality TV show, and maybe was drummed up a little bit to create that effect. You get him out of bed.
Catch up when you get back, okay?
Missing
I
an
have some experts
opportunity
to help,
here.
so we can start training and building up our operations. John Ford, one of the best mixologists in the country. Ryan Scott is a master of creating amazing foods that are simple to make. What we're going to do tonight is stress test. We want to identify every issue tonight, because tomorrow we solve them. But I got to get somebody in the kitchen to cook here.
I would like to learn.
Fine. That's terrific.
Initiative. I love it. Get it.
You ready to go to work?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Even though we don't have everybody, happy to see that you guys are here in community. You guys ready to learn about some cocktails?
The staff definitely has a loyalty to this bar and a certain love. Even though Chris and Amber might not have it together, we're here for each other, and at the end of the day, we're gonna make sure everything gets handled.
We got to start with the basics, so we're going to talk about things that I saw wrong, like pours and pour counts. The easiest way to free pour is with a counting system. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of those should be a quarter of an ounce.
Right.
We're in Vegas. One of the most popular cocktails out here is a margarita, but we can't do it like everybody else is doing it. We're going to do it our way. This one is going to be called the Tequila Moon. So you always want to build in front of the guests so they can see what you're doing. So we're going to start with 1.5 ounces of our silver tequila. So now we're going to add 1 ounce of orange juice, 1 ounce of our lemon juice, 1/2 ounce simple syrup. Now we're going to fill with ice, cap it. Then you want to hold it like you're throwing a football. But smile, time to shine.
Hold it like you're throwing a football,
garnish this
but
one.
just be careful you don't like one hand and let it go.
With 1/2 of an orange one. Top of soda. Now this is the Tequila Moon. Tell me what you think.
Oh my God, you can't taste the tequila.
The juices with the tequila help to bind the ingredients. When you drink it, you get an even flavor profile. You guys are gonna have one of the best new bars in Las Vegas. How does that sound? There you go.
Kitchen. I have Paige and Carrie in the kitchen tonight. Never cooked before. I'm a server, a bartender, and this is my kitchen crew. So what I'm trying to do is make food that you can do, that you can execute. So what I'm gonna do, it's kind of like a little Western motif of popcorn shrimp, buffalo chicken wings, and we marry them. Buffalo shrimp with blue cheese dressing.
I was excited to learn some new skills in the kitchen. I'm always after learning something new. Always.
We're gonna pop the shrimp.
Always a good sign to see people smiling when they're ready to learn some new things. Take that, get them to have that energy and feel like they're coming into something new. New skills make them more valuable, to not only to you but to themselves and their future.
Into the basket.
How do you know when they're done?
you can listen to them.
It's popping, kind of.
Popping.
Yeah.
So when they stop making noise, they're cooked. So we put the shrimp in here, store-bought hot sauce with clarified butter. Now smell this.
No, I know.
Eyes, ears, nose,
Oh
right?
my God, it makes my mouth
Crispy
water.
shrimp. It's gonna
Oh,
soak it up.
looking
And it's
good.
from a package. Homemade dressing. I'm gonna skewer the shrimp just like so. Homemade blue cheese dressing.
Oh my God, yeah.
Take that leftover hot sauce that everybody likes like chicken wings. And you ladies have buffalo shrimp with blue cheese. Go for it. Get in there.
I'll be grabbing this for a while now.
The bar and kitchen training are done. Now we're ready for stress test, and Chris still isn't here.
Ugh.
Chris is letting the wheels fall off. He's gonna lose everything. Chris needs help for sure.
How far away is this? How far away does he live from his bar?
Like, are you ready? Let's go. This is what happens every day. Like, he hits the wall and he's done.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Doesn't proceed
Why are
without
you
you,
not
man.
there? You have John Taffer there to fix your bar, and you're not there, and you're the owner. This is bad. This is bad.
Like, that's it.
We have to go. Like, he doesn't understand, like, what's going on. He's not good. Like, this is not good, and it's just stressful.
Still in the same clothes as yesterday. It's a shame.
We made it.
Well, Chris and Amber have finally shown up, and normally I'd be really angry about this, but clearly Chris is going through some serious emotional issues, and I want to handle this.
I feel like John's got to break out Dr. Phil. Bring John. I'm pretty sure they're friends. They need to bring him in for some of these rescues here. Get really deep in.
Much more of a delicate hand.
Want to talk to me for a minute? Yeah, of course.
I feel like I look so tired.
No, you look fine. You look beautiful.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Don't you feel tired of this every day? All you had to do was get up today and come in, and you couldn't pull it off. I'm not the guy to take you to that next level.
I got to change the pattern of alcohol abuse here. So I'm going to bring in an expert, a counselor that can help him with his addiction issue. If Chris goes and sees the counselor just 3 days, I will build him a new bar.
Amber, are you okay?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a ding ding. Like, I mean, it's no Dr. Phil, but having a professional expert is crucial to getting Chris all back on the right track and feeling inspired about the potential for the future for him and his family, all that.
I'm sitting here and it's like blurry vision and it's not okay. What happened?
I think Amber's having a panic attack.
Like, I just feel like I'm gonna pass out.
I guess there's something up with Amber.
Hi. I just am feeling very dizzy and I'm having blurry vision. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. This is just so not normal.
That's why you should go to the hospital and get checked out. Okay.
Apparently Amber just had a panic attack. The anxiety of all the stress and everything. So I think she just didn't know how to cope with it and kind of just broke down.
Wow, is there a lot of drama in this rescue?
You got that
Obviously,
right.
Amber can't deal with the stress of this situation. And while she's off getting help, I want to spend some time with Chris and make sure that he gets professional help.
Oscar, Chris?
I'd like to get to know a little bit about you. John kind of updated me to your situation, and we might be able to take some of that pain and turn it into something more positive than self-destruction. Because I can't imagine your wife and your son would want this for you. If you decide to work with me, I can help you understand what it is you're doing, because it seems like right now you're in this slow slide, and you're almost at the tail end from what I understand.
You're correct.
I'd like to talk to you to see if we can't find some ways to help you process that grief and then not have to depend upon alcohol. I think it's a good first step if you're interested.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
Ding ding, let's go.
If we can get him over that despair and move towards hope in himself, then the sky's the limit.
And I think this is the first time I've watched a number of Bar Rescue. I don't think every episode, but most episodes of Bar Rescue. I think this is like the first. This may be the first time that he ever brought in an expert, psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist to help the business owner. And because John realizes like this is a delicate situation. It's not come in, scream, yell, like, you know, flip the notepad and the pen and, you know, scream and make everybody upset and break them down to, you know, get them so he could build them back up and build up their trust and their confidence. And, you know, that'll come, but Chris is really got a battle with these demons here.
Interesting day, huh?
Very.
So Amber didn't feel well, and she got a little dizzy. So I didn't want to chance this. So we got an ambulance, and she wanted to go with them. So she's on her way to get checked up. And Chris is going to be spending time with the counselor. But we got a bar to open, guys, and we want to do this, right? So now this is about us, while they take care of them.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Okay, we open in a few minutes, guys. Let's get together.
Let's go. One of my biggest concerns was Justin. We asked him to do things above and beyond, which kept him away from the training that everybody else had today. So I had a quick training with him. I could see once we got those nailed, we can start taking this bar to the next level.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
That's a very quick training there right before everybody walks in the door. Hopefully he's up to the task of you know, at least clearing the hurdle a little bit, getting at least a couple of drinks out of the gate here.
Welcome to Barley Pops.
Come on in.
Welcome to Barley Pops.
Let's link some drinks, brother.
We only have craft cocktails to offer tonight.
What can I get you? I'm gonna do the ranch version, ginger bourbon. Ginger bourbon?
This is a big bar for 2-3 bartenders, one well. So you guys got to be fast.
Load up potato bites.
One more over here. All right, coming up.
Let's go, Paige.
All right, so that's 6 loaded baked potato sacks. Without Amber and Chris being here, it's slightly more stressful in one sense, but less stressful in another.
I mean, they're definitely going to run up against the fact that they only have one POS terminal and they have a packed bar all trying to get to there, and one well is just not going to. This is not going to end well. No matter how much they put in their effort, they're just set up to fail.
A learning experience.
So you need chips down. That's not enough chips for 5 orders. That's not enough for 5.
Here we go.
If you weren't here for the initial training, we always build on top of the bar.
Thanks up here. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but I can lead by example. I try to do it every time I step back there.
From this way, you come around. So assembly line. You start in the back here. Paige, you go to the left. You come around this way. And look, reach over. Boom. Okay. Boom. Go. Just like this.
Okay.
Then you're gonna come back and green onion. Okay.
Okay.
Who got food and no napkins?
No one served them any napkins either.
I mean, so basically, you know, when you go up, you should have, you know, you pop the napkin down, right? Pop 1 or 2 napkins down if you're giving them food. Like that, yeah, that should be basic thing. But that's all part of the procedures. That's all part of the process that you need to make sure that you're baking into your business, so that things like that don't slip through the cracks. And it's like, oh, nobody's got silverware. How did nobody get silverware? We have a whole bin of silverware. How did it not end up where it was supposed to be? Because we didn't have the process in place to make it happen.
You have one sink back here.
Yes.
You have a
How did you just?
I don't even have a place to.
Welcome to the bar, dude. Did you just get here? Let me show you around. There's one sink and
Dump this trash. It's going in the trash.
Who still doesn't have drinks? Raise your hand. Okay, guys, let's go.
almost
All right,
everybody.
let's go to the next thing.
Come on.
Bacon, scallions, chips again. Breathe, Carrie, breathe.
Let's go.
It's okay. You're fine.
I know it. Okay.
I don't have any space in here.
I really appreciate this staff's effort, but without the guidance of an effective owner and a proper workspace, they have no chance of succeeding.
So we got an order of buffalo shrimp.
Go ahead. We got one up right now. Let's go.
Take this one, sir?
Yep.
Okay.
You need one more. I don't know what's wrong with this one, but it does not taste like this. Have you ordered? Have you ordered? Have you ordered? Where do I get the
What
first
happened
yes?
to the
Oh my gosh, she stood up like she was gonna get talked to. Right here.
Have you ordered? Have you ordered? Have you ordered? Where do I get the?
She's like, can I haven't ordered yet, but can I order? Can I order? Can I order? Can I order?
What happened to the
Nope. Guess he wasn't talking to me. Guess he wasn't taking my order.
Throw it out, okay, guys?
Okay, let's take it.
Who would like a ranch Russian?
There you go.
I crashed and burned on these.
Crashed and burned on them. Where do these belong?
One here?
That's where they belong. Sorry.
Justin, are you making this down here? Tequila Moon? Yeah. All right.
They need 2 as well. Oh, well, did you get theirs?
I got 2 over there. Yeah.
Did you bring them up?
What are they under?
I don't know.
You've all been bartending for years. Serve a drink, bring a drink. Serve a drink, bring a drink. Unfortunately, it's a lot faster than you're used to right now, but you've got to get up to pace with that.
So instead of putting the bowls out first, get the chips down first. Put the chips down before you get the bowls out.
That's well, I mean, they should have already had that process in place. I guess she missed missed that lesson, or missed it in forgetting the fact that it's moving fast and things are going and getting missed.
Now we know this one's a little short. You can tell just by looking at it. So give me another count. That's your orange juice. Orange juice, yep. Talk to me. How we doing? You just set up for failure to begin with. The bar's way too big. They've got one well. They've got 3 bartenders. They're trying their hardest. So they forgot some of the common sense things, like serving drinks and bringing drinks.
Who has gotten drinks but hasn't paid for them?
Oh.
So we might want to collect some money, guys. So how do you remember?
So they have, at least they finally got drinks out. That's, applause for that. Ding ding.
Who owes you what?
I've been starting tabs for people.
Okay, so show me who hasn't paid. Show me her tab. Show me her tab. How about her tab? So you're full of there's no tabs, aren't there?
There is no tabs. Oh boy.
Collect our money, and then you can make more drinks. It's about the money, guys.
Have they charged you or started you guys a tab yet?
All right, anybody else want a Tequila Moon over here? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 all day, all right.
There you go, Johnny. There you go. There you go.
I'll follow you.
You want to follow me? All right.
There you go.
So starting to correct some of the problems here that they are running into.
No owners here tonight. And everybody's completely sober here, right? And we're working together tonight,
That's a
right?
first. We're sober.
There you go. Smiles for miles. There you go. Okay, you got tabs split up?
Yes.
I've heard you're pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
You still love me?
Yeah.
Okay. Folks, we're gonna
You gotta
shut this
love
bar
John.
down.
Come on now.
We got a crew coming in here to start building a new bar. Come back, you guys will see it. Get out of here so we can get the crews in here.
Definitely going to see some big changes there. I'm looking forward to seeing how the bar shapes up and if the name sticks around.
When I think about the owner drama, you guys really rose above all of that. Stress tests are designed to break you down, but you guys stuck together and worked as a team. I'm really proud of you.
Really, yeah, and you should be proud of them. That rarely ever happens. Usually it just gets so, falling apart on top of itself that they just like, you know what? We just need to it's been 45 minutes and like 10 drinks have gotten out of the bar and like 3 people got food. It's time to shut it down and make the changes, make the fixes that we need to do to get this rolling.
You guys.
Thank you.
Woo!
Paige, I mean, you have a general manager all over your pedigree.
Pairing up with Carrie and being in the kitchen was definitely different. It's not something I'm used to, but being in a high-stress situation let me shine.
Justin, you impressed me too, buddy. Thanks. You're a natural leader. I beat you up pretty good on the tab.
You did.
You stood there with me, man. You fixed it.
And he didn't say, F it, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Bye.
How does it feel without them here?
Calm, in a weird way.
Tonight was about the customers. It was about you guys. That's what a great bar is.
And that calm, right? Let me speak to that for a second. So again, you set the culture, right? And if you're setting a crappy culture for your team, it just puts it takes people who are like C and B players and makes them worse, right? It makes them a C player, a D player. It doesn't elevate them. It doesn't make them feel good about what they're doing there, and you're responsible for that. So you got to make sure that you're setting the right culture, you're sending the right messages, that you're showing up every day, and you are acting like a leader.
Make even a bigger step now. In northern Nevada, there's a place called Frey Ranch. It's a farm-to-bottle distillery. It's the only true distillery in the state of Nevada. So Paige and Justin are getting on a plane tomorrow morning. They're not only going to get a sense of the state, but the whiskeys and products that come from it. You're going to come back with vodka and gin, and we're going to create a concept that is all about Nevada.
It's amazing.
Give yourselves a hug. You really deserve it. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, guys. Well done.
I've never been to that part of Nevada, and I've never been to a liquor distillery. The fact that we'll get to see the process.
They just seem so happy, not just for the fact that they're going to be going, out into to do some, to a distillery, but just for each other, for being able to band together and make it happen without leadership.
And truly know what goes into what we're serving.
They're lucky to have that team. They're really, really lucky to have that team there.
Come on over. Amber's back after yesterday's trip to the ER, and I'm really glad to see that she came back so soon because it shows her commitment to the bar. I have you guys here because I want to get a head start at your bar. Cool. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. They said dehydrated and stressed.
Been a rough few days.
Yes.
So Chris is going to see Oscar?
Yes. He thinks he's going to be able to help them alive. He's very receptive.
Congratulations.
It is very
good.
exciting.
Oh, it's a good start.
My objective when I got here was to change his cycle.
Yeah.
So if we can keep him going, we can change his attitude. He's worth it.
He's coming back.
Amber, they did great last night.
Yeah.
I've never said this after a bar rescue stress test. So we're remodeling your bar now.
Yeah.
And I'm building a concept that is all Nevada. We're focusing on the premise of the Nevada
Yeah,
Ranch.
that's awesome.
So train hard, guys. All right, let's do this.
Touchdown.
Got it? Hi, how are you? Colby, Paige. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Ashley,
Frey. Welcome to the Frey Ranch.
Yeah, we are excited to be here.
We grow all of our own ingredients, and so we grow all the wheat, rye, barley, and corn. By doing it ourselves, we can assure that we're getting the best. Come on in.
All right.
First, we grow the grains in the fields. We mill them into a fine powder. We add yeast, and the yeast converts that now fermentable sugar into alcohol during the fermentation process. You guys want to taste it? Stick your finger in there.
It's like sweeter than I ever thought it would be.
So this one's going to be sweet. That one's going to be more sour because there's no sugar in that one.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Already.
I know you can stick your finger in it, but that doesn't mean you should stick your finger. Maybe get like a ladle or like a tongue depressor or something, popsicle stick.
Learning so much.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
How is everybody today?
Great.
Mr. Justin and Paige,
Up in Fallon, Nevada?
the Frey Ranch Distillery.
Yes.
We are going to feature a couple of their products in our drinks today.
Great.
The first one is going to be really
Synergy. I love it.
easy. It's called the Sweet Valley. Add 5 to 6 strawberry slices, half-ounce simple syrup, half-ounce lime juice, muddle, 1.5 ounce Frey Ranch vodka. Top with ice, cap with your tin and shake, pour into a rocks glass, top with fresh ice and soda. Garnish with a strawberry half. This cocktail is called the Sweet Valley.
Nice. That's really good.
Amber, we haven't seen you yet. You want to come around?
I'm feeling very refreshed.
Are you ready?
I was born ready. There's been a weight lifted off my shoulders, and hopefully the staff will keep going forward and be fired up.
Are you guys excited for tomorrow night?
Yeah!
That's what I like to hear.
That is what I like to hear as well. That's awesome.
This is the tasting room, and we're going to start with the Frey Ranch Gin today. We just won double gold at the San Francisco World Spirits, so it's got the juniper berries, cardamom pod, and then our fresh sagebrush that we picked from right outside.
Wow.
You just don't have gins on the market that finish the way that that one does.
Yeah.
Getting to describe to customers and guests what I learned is going to be the best thing to take back.
I love how they're loading up the plane inside of the or with the gin. It's a classic like bootlegger type of thing.
Make sure I have enough fat down there. Fat is your friend.
That is good.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy. I know this is nothing easy for you, man. You look
See, look, now his hair's not all like strung out and all that. Like he looks like he's getting closer. You know, he still probably has a ways to go, but he's getting closer to his goal of getting sober and creating an experience for both his customers and his team that actually want to be there, and hopefully it reflects here.
different from who I met 4 days ago. How are things going with Counselor?
It went good. I go back Tuesday.
So you kept your end of the bargain that we made.
Yes.
Amber, how proud are you of Chris right now?
Very, more than ever. Chris is different, and he's excited, which is amazing.
So, you ready to see it?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Now, before we get to the big reveal here, I'm Super Joe Pardo, and I help small businesses grow their profit. So if you want to learn how you can work with me, go over to superjoepardo.com. You can get my free Profit Rocket Guide. It's a free PDF guide. Go to superjoepardo.com, scroll down a little bit, and drop your email address in there. Get your free Profit Rocket Guide. If you want to get at me, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to get on social media, it's at Super Joe Pardo on all social media. Now let's get back and see what this bar looks like.
Wow. Nice.
See, now that looks really good. It looks a little dark on the edges. Like, I don't know what's up with the sign, but you know, like between the E and the L is a little dark, and the V is a little dark, and the T is a little dark. So I don't know if they went through to like refix it, but at least they added some twinkling lights there and
What's the sign?
brighten it up. But yeah, it definitely looks like it could use some more bright lights behind the sign.
Great.
like the sign. I like the color. It's beautiful. I'm super excited. I can't wait to get inside.
It's breathtaking. I have not seen him this happy, and that makes me happy.
You like?
I love it.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
When our state started, it started with saloons, ranches. We wanted to attach this bar to the state. What do you think, Chris?
I think it's amazing.
We put in a new sign, a new brand.
We'll see if he likes the name.
This is awesome. I love it. I love it.
It's looking really good there.
Very beautiful. Is this bar worth fighting for?
Yes.
Is he worth fighting for?
Yes.
Would you be able to see the bar? First of all, look at the back wall, the different color woods. And I got artworks, commercial graphics to do everything you see all around the room.
It looks really good.
So we doubled our production behind the bar. I got you 3 Harbor Touch POS systems, the best in the world. So all of that is protecting your revenue. But I also wanted to
Yeah, well, because they need to be able to ring people out. And if you only have one, then people will be like, I'll get around to it later. I'll get around to it later. Before you know it, it backs up, and then you kind of start to fall out of who got what, when, where. Let me scan through the book and figure out who did it and all that.
profits. So I got you a lifetime subscription to Bartender. In 15 minutes, you can do an inventory in the entire bar and find out what your cost is.
Okay.
And I wanted to connect this to the community. And I did so by attaching the bar to St. Jude's Ranch for Children, a great local orphanage.
Oh, that's awesome.
And now when you sell the ranch burger, $1 of that burger will go to the orphanage. How do you feel right now?
Overwhelmed. The bar looks amazing. I have an amazing staff. I told you that before. I have a beautiful fiance, a beautiful daughter.
So they got this. Do you got it?
I got this. I'm gonna fight for them all.
That's
About
awesome.
150 people standing out there. You got a bar though. Go do it.
I can't wait for the doors to get open. Get people inside and we can start slinging some drinks.
Hell of a few days together, huh?
Yeah.
You guys ready to invite him in?
Yes.
You proud of this place?
Yes, very proud.
Thank you. This is a whole new future. Invite him in, buddy. Go have some fun.
Thanks for coming out. Welcome to the Valley Saloon. Come on in.
Welcome.
How you guys doing tonight?
Hi, what can I get for you guys?
Love potatoes.
Potatoes? What drink is that?
It is the Sweet Valley.
Oh, hey, at least he remembered the name, right? I mean, it can be difficult to, especially you're going from everybody's got their own drinks and doing their own thing to we have a menu, and you take the time to learn that menu and memorize it so you could like spit it off like that.
You got this, Karen. Do it. Yeah, go Justin.
Have you guys been out yet? Yeah. You're making it too easy.
Where's this go? This is go.
Wow.
Look at this, guys. Here we go.
I'm not a big gin fan,
Right?
but I like it.
I'm not really a gin fan either, but their gin is delicious. We got to tour the distillery yesterday and meet the owners, and that was amazing.
Oak Smoke.
Oak smokes? All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Are you guys all done?
Oh, no, we're still working on it.
All right, cool.
There you go. Very, very welcome.
Ooh, Johnny, rock. Look at him go, man. Here we go. Shake it, brother. Yes. Let him go, man.
I love it. I'm excited to run my bar again.
Valley Saloon, I think it has an identity now. It's the flavor of Nevada, and it all fits.
Anybody been here
Rob
before?
Lowe.
Once or twice.
Once or twice?
You'll come back?
Welcome back.
It's amazing. Is that 5 drinks?
Yes, it is.
My man. You are really ready to do this.
Thank you.
I want you to keep stepping in. Don't step back.
All right.
You're a winner tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Getting comfortable in the new spaces and stuff? Oh, yeah. I'm really freaking proud of you. Thank you so much.
I feel like the man. I feel like I learned a lot, and I'm going to execute these skills to the best of my ability.
So, yes, promise I'd leave you in a better place.
Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
Keep them busy?
Yeah.
Keep them occupied?
Yeah.
They got this, right?
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
They truly do. Don't they? My work is done.
Did a great job.
Yeah, he definitely did. Ding, ding.
A lot better than Tuesday.
I would love to argue with you, but I hate being wrong.
We did it, babe. Love you.
Chris is engaged in the bar. He's far better than I ever thought he would be. The staff is doing great. Paige is managing. Justin's got this bar covered. The staff really does have this.
Yeah, and they can continue to have it if
If Chris stays sober, this bar will be a success.
you gotta keep it moving forward. Usually the bar is doing well and sales are up, but Chris have gone. Chris is now married. So this is their website here. So they changed the name back to Barley Pops. Their website basically just has their entire menu. I'm wondering, do they have any draft beers? Tequila, gin. They still got the fray, so that that's working in their favor. so they have all these liquors, but they don't actually list any of their actual drinks. It's just a list. This is not a great. I mean, it's a simple website, but it's not great. And then they have this One Slice New York. It's a pizza shop that I guess Chris opened. A similar type of website page built type of thing. You know, you can order straight from Grubhub, which is cool. You know, it's not bad. I mean, looking at the reviews, 3.5 stars on Yelp isn't great, but not terrible. But when you look on Google, they have 241 reviews, 4.4 stars, which ding ding, great to see. Does it tell you? It does. 5 months ago, 2 months ago, a week ago. So yeah, you know, it's a great place to day drink. Obviously, it has the same. It's a 24-hour bar. So, you know, it looks like. Let's see some photos here from the inside. So it looks like the bar is. Oh, they have all these lights there. They never seem to. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. The icicle lights hanging there. No, there's a steak. The cook is the best. Just came for the food. That's good. Great to hear. Like ding ding, because going from we don't know if our kitchen is even open to like people coming just for the food. That is awesome. Great job, Chris. Hopefully he I'm not sure if he still owns it. Has kept the name of the bar, but has made no attempt to capitalize on the publicity. But then it said that they. At the end of the episode, it said Chris got married to someone else after this episode. According to the Clark County marriage records, it was on February 27, 2017, so about a month after Bar Rescue visited. So there was definitely more than just drinking going on. Definitely more than just drinking going on, which is a shame. Glad his baby mama made a break for it. She should jack him up for child support. Oh, man. All right. Well, if you've made it through this episode of Biz Coach Reacts, please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Get subscribed so you don't miss another Biz Coach Reacts video. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.